youth workout. I'm Bobo, and these are my kids, Prayer and Zeta. Today, I'll be your 성생님, or teacher, and we're going to learn how to properly haya by familiarizing ourselves with some great stuff. We know you guys have been enjoying our video game workouts like Mario and Bubble Pop. So we put together a super awesome Taekwondo video game workout linked below that this video is the training for. So make sure you watch this one and practice the moves so you can conquer our Taekwondo video game workout.
Appa, what are you talking about? What's great?
Oh, well, that's the proper way to say karate.
You mean karate? And I thought you knew Taekwondo.
Taekwondo, tell me what I know and don't know. Oh wait, you're right though. And it is karate. And it's not the same as Taekwondo, though they're both martial arts. And it's not Taekwondo, not Taekwondo, not Kwando, but Taekwondo. It can be translated as foot this way, or the art or way of kicking and punching. So I'm a little rusty, and this toebok is pretty old. It's the same one I wore when I was a teenager. I did many years of practicing and still remember the basics. So that's what I'm going to go through today with you. This is a real black belt that I did get, so I do have a little cred. I mean, I better with all the Taekwondo my parents spent on it. Now, Taekwondo is pretty kick heavy, so make sure you stretch out really well before, which you could do with one of our stretching videos, linked below. Taekwondo, like many martial arts, is all about self-defense. That means you only use it to defend yourself, not to attack or hurt others. It's about disarming and disabling an attacker. You should never use it when you don't absolutely have to. It's also about respect. So we're going to honor the art and the origin by learning some Korean along with it. First, you learn respect for the country, South Korea, your master or instructor, and also yourself. One way to show that is to 차려, or stand attention. Straighten up, arms to your side. Then 경례, which means bow, keeping your legs straight. Give one of those nice deep bows too, like you're trying to see real close up if you spilled some ketchup on your pants. Okay, then you raise back up to get into fighting stance, where I'll say 준비, which means ready. Fighting stance is this: one foot back, whichever is your main foot. Mine is my right. If you're goofy, which means you're left-footed, not like yours, then put that foot back. Not too far out. Whoa! Whoa! Not too close. But enough where you're stable and ready to launch a kick. And have your fists up to guard your head and your chest. And here you can give a nice shout. Yeah! It's like a shortened haya. Yeah! We call that a kia. Let me hear that again, but not too loud. Don't want to hurt the ears of those around you. Okay, kia. Yeah! Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, let's try all that together. Ready? 차려! 경례! Fighting stance 준비! Yeah! Very good! Again! 차려! 경례! Fighting stance 준비! Yeah! One more time! 차려! 경례! Fighting stance 준비! Yeah! Nice, respectful stances and bows, Bo Peeps! Or should I say, little grasshoppers? Well, that's from Karate Kid, so, crickets? That's like when I tell a joke. Little locusts? We'll just go with Bo Peeps. Now, I think you're ready to learn a block in your fighting stance. Let's start with the low block, where someone tries to kick you and you can block it like this. Bring your arm up here and extend it downward quickly. Holding it, putting your strength in your arm. Then bring it back. Want to use an arm that's more forward. So, if you're in the fighting stance with your right foot back, you'll use your left arm. Okay, we'll do it 10 times with whatever arm is forward, and then we'll switch. And I'm going to count in Korean too, so you can learn that. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, which means you would also switch your stance to the other foot with a little hop like this. Alright, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Great blocking. And I'm not talking about Minecraft, although if you want to see a cool Minecraft video. Okay, let's learn the middle block. From your fighting stance, this is helpful in blocking a punch or a high kick. Starting with our back arm, I like to briefly extend the opposite arm out, then throw your bent arm in. Again, keeping it strong, straight, and holding it there. Make sure it's covered in your chest, since you're blocking a strike aimed at it. Got it? Alright, let's do 10. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 스위치. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very nice. Now I don't want to get too in the middle of this, so let's aim high now with a high block. This one is if someone comes at you from high, like swinging something down at you. You block high. Starting with your forward arm from the fighting stance, cross your opposite arm over it briefly before putting that forward arm up and over your head, which you're protecting. Like the other blocks, hold it strong. Got it? Let's do 10 with that arm. Ready? 시작! That means start. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Great work. Now with the other arm. Switch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Super job! Now even though you're holding your arm up high enough to block the sun, let's not get this confused with sunblock. That would give you a really tan forearm. Okay, let's review the block. Ready? 시작! Low block, 하나. Now switch. 둘. Switch. Middle block, 하나. Switch. 둘. Switch. High block, 하나. Switch. 둘. Awesome! I didn't realize we were having a block party over here. Good stuff. Okay, to prepare for learning strikes, we're gonna hop on a horse real quick for the horse riding stance. Not quite like that. Like this. From the charia, feet even, spread a little wider than your shoulders, arms bent and at your side, fists up. Got it? Let's practice it a few times from charia. Charia. Horse riding stance to me. Yeah. Okay, good. Again. Charia. Horse riding stance to me.
Yeah.
Looking good, partner. Now, we're going to learn some strikes. And let me reiterate that these are purely for self-defense. First thing we'll work on is our punches, starting with the single. Yeah. Now your fist is tight, and you're punching with this part of your knuckle. Not this, and not this part of your hand. When you punch, punch straight ahead. Not out here, not over here. Then pull back after your punch because you don't want them to grab your arm after, whether you miss or not. Alright, we'll do 20, alternating arms. Yeah, yeah. Okay, charia. Horse riding stance to me.
Yeah.
하나, 열. Looking good. Another 10. 시작. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Amazing. Now, let's double it up. And with it, we'll say a taekwondo. Alright? 5 of these. 시작. 차려. Horse riding stance, 2, 3. 하나, taekwondo. 둘, taekwondo. 셋, taekwondo. 넷,
Taekwondo.
다섯, taekwondo. Yes, those look twice as nice. And guess what? Can we make it a triple? Yeah, we gotta finish saying taekwondo. Taekwondo. You guys get it? So we'll just do it 3 times. 차려. Horse riding stance, 준비. 야. 하나, taekwondo. 둘, taekwondo. 셋, taekwondo. Looking good, Bo peeps. Did you know people say taekwondo originated in Korea over 2,000 years ago? Modern taekwondo developed in the early 1940s and was brought to the US sometime in the 50s. It's also only one of a few Olympic martial arts, and it's South Korea's national martial art. It's practiced by millions all over the world, so if you're just learning with us right now, welcome to the club. Okay, after all that, we've punched our ticket to kicking. First kind we'll learn is the front kick. Here's what it looks like. Yeah! Let's get in fighting stance, 준비. Yeah! From here, we raise up our back knee in front of you nice and high. Then snap your leg up, flexing your foot. That snap from your knee is what brings the power and keeps your leg from being grabbed too. And let out a good kia too, of course. You want to show you're not afraid and ready to defend yourself. Yeah. Try it. Yeah. All right, ready to do 10 with each leg? Starting with our right. 차려. Fighting stance 준비. 야. 시작. 하나. 야. 둘. 야. 셋. 야. 넷. 야. 다섯. 야. 여섯.
Yeah.
일곱. 야. 여덟. 야. 아홉. 야. 열. 야. Switch. 하나. 야. 둘. 야. 셋. 야. 넷. 야. 다섯. 야. 여섯.
Yeah.
일곱. 야. 여덟. 야. 아홉. 야. 열. 야. Wow. You guys look good and fierce. I wouldn't want to mess with you. Now, I've got to be upfront with you on this, but that's not enough. You need to be well-rounded. Maybe live in a house like that. Or a roundhouse. And who's the master of these? Chuck Norris. Remember him from our 21 workouts video? Click right here. Let's see, Chuck.
Maybe you better prove something else.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Well, sort of. Not as cool, and without kicking the 2 guys from the 90s. More like this.
Yeah. Starting from our fighting stance, we bring our back knee up again as we twist our hip to the side a little.
Then snap our leg up, pointing our toes down this time. Then snap back and bring your leg back again.
Yeah. Quickly, it looks like this. Yeah. Okay? This one takes some practice, so don't feel bad if you don't get it right away. So let's give it a shot. 시작. 차려. Fighting stance 준비. 야. 하나. 야. 둘. 야. 셋. 야. 넷. 야. 다섯. 야. 여섯. 야. 일곱. 야. 여덟. 야. 아홉. 야. 열. 야. Good. Now switch. 하나. 야. 둘. 야. 셋. 야. 넷. 야. 다섯. 야. 여섯. 야. 일곱. 야. 여덟. 야. 아홉. 야. 열. 야. Well done. You're really rounding into a house there. Or rounding into shape there. Chuck would be proud. Okay, how are your legs? Do they feel taekwondo-y? Well, that's all we're doing in the basic training, so you can rest now. To cap off all our hard work today, let's chariot 정내. Really good stuff, you guys. Now you've completed our basic training for the Taekwondo video game workout. Practice this a few times, and you'll be a master locust for the video game workout. Yeah, the locust thing really isn't working. There's of course so much more to Taekwondo, some of which we'll do in a future video. But these are some basics that can help you get started. If you want to learn more, ask your parents or guardians about signing up at a local dojang. It can teach you so much more than just moves. Along with respect, it teaches you discipline and confidence. Like me, I'm not afraid of anything attacking me. And now for our shout-outs. We got a lot of amazing Bo peeps from all over the world, and that's so encouraging and heartwarming for me to see you guys enjoying these workouts. It's a real blessing. So who's kicking it with us? Ooh. June and Hugo in Lakewood, Colorado. Nova, Thea, Lewin, and Cohen in Atlanta, Georgia. Miss Rawlings' class is at Holy Rosary at Sacred Hearts Elementary in Ontario, Canada. Mr. Ray's grades 4 and 5 at St. Elizabeth in Ottawa, Canada. Thank you all for doing our workouts. You guys are truly amazing. Keep it up. If you or your class would like a shout out, please be sure to spike that like. And subscribe and comment your name or class in whatever city you're in below. Until next time, eat your veggies, say your prayers, and be a little silly.
Appa, I'm in my horse riding stance. Get it?
Oh yeah, that's very literal. Just don't have the horse kick me, please. I don't think I can block that.
Appa, I found the wrong house.
Also very literal.
Oh, look out for that monster on top. Don't worry, Chuck. I got it. Yeah! Now go check out our Taekwondo video game workout. Go! Taekwondo, Kwondo, Kwondo. Taekwondo, Kwondo, Kwondo.